Complete this sentence. If I were an ingredient, I would be, and why?
Sugar and spice and everything nice. No, I would be sugar because I think everything in life needs a little bit of sugar. You know, things are always better when it's a little bit sweeter, and I try to make everything in life a little bit sweeter.
What's your all-time favorite ingredient and why?
Sugar again, because there's a lot of things that really need sugar, and I'm so serious. Like, if you were making a tomato sauce from scratch, you start off with the garlic, the onions, the celery, and then, you know, you'll add the tomato sauce, like the chopped tomatoes, and then once you taste, you get that little bit of bitter taste almost. It needs a little bit of sugar. Common sense will tell you, unless you're making a marinara. So, yes, there is a difference between a tomato sauce and a marinara, and I think they both need sugar, but it just depends on how much sugar you put in it.
Do you have any others?
No.
Sum up your baking culinary point of view.
Well, I think most people are forgetting that they're seeing all this glitz and glamour on TV and with the reality shows, but it's a lot of hard work. I mean, especially baking and culinary. And me personally, all I know is food, and all I love is food, so it's more than just money. It's my heart that's involved with this. And people think it's just a gimmick, like, oh, I'm gonna go to culinary school, and then right out of culinary school, I gotta make some money. Not. You're gonna have to work really hard from the bottom up, and that's one thing that they don't teach people about that. And then the baking takes a lot of patience and a lot of time, which I do have, but most people think it's just gonna be something quick, and they're trying to turn everything into a gimmick when it's really not, because a lot of people's hearts are involved.
Good. Are you competitive in nature?
Yes, ever since I was little, we played video games like Mario Kart and N64, and, you know, I would always try to win. Regardless, I don't care if you was my best friend, my sister, I don't care, I would just literally knock you out so I could come in first place. And I think me playing video games growing up really transcend throughout my life and really made me a competitive person, but also really, really humble still at the same time.
So you would beat a girl in a game. If you're up against any contestants, will you be competitive in order to win the cash and prizes?
Yes, of course, but also at the end of the day, I just have to take the fact that I did this for my cakes mostly, and I think my cakes are what's going to take me to the cash prize, and I think my cakes are what's going to really knock people out of the box, because that's what I love to do. I mean, of course I would be competitive for the cash prize, but I know that my cakes are what's going to really take me to the end.
How do you handle stressful situations?
I think I handle stressful situations really, really good. I mean, when I get under a lot of stress, I keep it to myself. You know, that's what makes me stronger. And there's been a lot of stressful situations throughout my life. There's been numerous stressful situations throughout my life, but at the end of the day, I have to, you know, really thank God first, and thank everybody that's really supported me, that just showed me that sometimes stress comes with life.
That's how you react to it?
Yeah, I gotta stand pretty strong, you know?
Mm-hmm. Can you describe the most stressful time in your life and how you reacted and handled it?
I think the most stressful time in my life would have to be when my mother was diagnosed with kidney cancer, and I'm a type of person that worries a lot, and so when she was in the hospital, you know, she had just came out, and that was really hard for me to really see her like that. Like, my brother didn't even want to come to the hospital and see her, and my grandmother and my father were just bickering back and forth about who was going to take care of her, and I had to really hold everybody together, knowing that deep down inside I was really becoming weak, because it really hurts a lot to see my mother like that. I mean, I got my mother's name tattooed across my heart. Like, that's my heart right there, and I think that was probably the most stressful situation I had in my life. But after that, I realized nothing is going to ever compare to that again.
What does baking cake decorating mean to you, and has it ever got you through a hard time?
Cake decorating and baking is a very emotional process to me, and every time I've done a cake and I had a lot of emotions and stuff on my heart, I let it speak through the cake almost. And when I really do think baking and cake decorating are two totally different elements. Some people can bake and some people can decorate cakes, but then some people can't decorate cakes, can bake. So I know that I can do both of them, and it's just a lot of emotion involved, I guess. Like when I'm happy, you can see it through the cake. When I'm very passionate, that's what it is. It's a very passionate process to me. It's just, there's so much emotion and so much passion, and I know that my heart is really involved, and every time I produce a cake or I decorate, I know that my heart's in the process.
Why do you want to be on the show?
I believe I have a gift, and I mean that with all of my heart. I believe that my cakes are something unique, and I think there's something special. I know there's a lot of great people in the cake industry, but I'm only 24, and my work speaks for itself. And I think my family knows this, and my family wants to see me actually go through with something and actually show the world that I do have a gift. And it's my dream. Like, it's my dream to like really get my cakes out there. And I have all these crazy ideas for a bakery and a cake shop. Like, I have a lot of crazy ideas that I really want to get out there. I'm just looking for my chance and my opportunity to actually get a chance to show the world.
Why should we pick you to be on the series?
Why should you pick me to be on the series? I mean, for one, look at my smile. I'm Fatin, of course, and my cakes speak for themselves. Like, I have the personality. I believe I have a look. I believe that my cakes and my talent speak for itself. I mean, usually you can't find too many people that are actually good at culinary, baking, pastry, and cakes, and that's 4 different genres, and I have it all. And I think that will help me be extra competitive in the series. And I'm a little bit quiet at first, but then later on they were like, wow, this kid is like really good, and he's no joke. And I think that's one of the reasons why I want to be on the series, because I have something I want to show.
What makes you unique and different from everyone else?
Because I drink Kool-Aid. Oh my gosh. What makes me unique and different is the fact that I think my look doesn't match up with my cakes. And people be like, you design cakes? Yes. Are you good? Yes. I mean, I think that makes me stand out enough. My work speaks for itself. My work is very unique, and I have a unique way of looking at things. I don't look at things the way people in life look at things, and when I look at a picture or I look at art, I try to break it down to the point that people don't even recognize it. And I think the fact that my cakes are unique in itself. I mean, everything that I do speaks for itself. So me being me is unique enough to make me different than everybody else, if you get what I'm saying. So there is nobody else like me. That's what makes me unique.
Okay. Complete this sentence. If I were an ingredient, I would be and what? But why? Huh? You're okay?
Why you gotta do that? No.
We gotta keep going. No, this is her personality in the video.
No.
What does baking cake? What does baking cake?